Why is that?
Your wine and orange juice.
Oh. Don't do that to my wine. What's the matter with you?
The lights flashing. But see, what John fails to fucking understand is that for 40 seconds, I've listened to every show. For 40 seconds, nobody hears us, just him.
I think
So
it's
after the music.
I think it's by design. John talking to a blinking light. That's what we hear.
No.
Yes.
You will ask these guys if they can hear you.
I'm not even in the chat. Fuck, I'm not even in the chat room yet.
Can anybody hear us in the intro?
Did they hear Christine say, fuck?
What was the first words they heard from Jim, Christine, or Eric?
Stay the fuck out of it, Tactical Wingnut. Just kidding. Love you.
All right, hold on. I'm not even in the chat room. Give me a... Hi, everybody. as you can see, it's a new year. We're still fucked up. Oh, welcome to In the Hangar with Hornifexer. Did you like the promo, y'all? I know.
Let's not talk about the shitters again. Do we have to revisit this again, John?
She did 3 takes.
What the hell is this? Spreaker XML file? What the fuck?
Took 3 takes to show her shitter?
Oh, I kind of liked it.
Go fuck yourself. Hey, hi, Eric. Oh, hi. Hi, David.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, hey, how you doing?
Douglas said the first words out of Christine's mouth were, oh, fuck. So they heard us all.
Okay, so let me click this link. Hey, look, I can't get into the fucking...
What possessed you to take my wine and mix it with orange juice? You crackhead! You don't mix stuff with wine!
It's called creativity.
That is not creativity.
Well, he read the words on the cup wrong. He just saw dick and went for it.
Okay, now I got the camera. Holy crap.
Yep.
Well, I'm just working on breakfast ideas for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. It's the champagne that's supposed to go on with the orange juice.
Actually, I got a pretty good recipe from Stephen Bush today. He's like, hey, if you ever get the opportunity, try putting a cinnamon stick into some bourbon, then put it in your coffee. Didn't you work today? No comment.
No comment. Now, Jim's. I'm not drinking. Jim's drinking water. Jim's got to let his liver take a break after these last 11 days.
Jim looks down and sees 2 white flags.
my liver was beating the shit out of my fucking kidney, going, I am not putting up with this shit no more. I'm going to make him piss blood.
We're just going to shut this region down and start heading out the other way.
Right?
Don't everybody forget to go up and click the like heart.
The like button, the little turn it yellow. Turn it yellow!
You like it? You like it?
You liking my cock? I mean, what?
That's me.
So,
I'm done with me.
To answer a couple questions that I got was, how the hell did you get that chick to do those shots? If you'll notice the third shot...
Who the hell asked you that?
I had 2 people. The third shot, you'll notice her arms have huge fucking tattoos on the top of her arm. She got tatted in between shots, and that screwed her up. Big time. Makes her affordable now.
Oh, so they can charge more if they don't have tats?
Well, yeah, they do charge more. You're not as wanted. They're not as wanted as if they have tattoos on.
Shit, I'll take tattooed chicks. I'm okay with that.
Well, she costs a lot of money anyway, so.
And I liked how, and I'm pretty sure Smile Money might. I don't know if he appreciated it or not, but the old redhead was real dark on this one.
She was.
She was. She got a little dark on Small Money there. I don't think he's been paying enough attention to her.
She was just staring his ass down, taking a slow sip, just staring his ass down.
You know, you ain't said shit about me on how many videos lately? Okay.
I love that.
Oh, man.
What's that?
That was your normal redhead chick?
That's
Yeah.
that's the shake your finger at Smile Money redhead.
She's so hot.
Hot, want to
Oh.
touch the hiney.
And then the
shitters. Here's the shitters.
Shitters!
Here's the fucking pooper.
Why isn't the chat room moving? Nobody's saying anything. Everybody went back and watched them. Is watching them.
That's what they're all doing right now. They're going, what?
Everybody's, well, I'm sorry, but the smoking nun so far has got the most comments on the video.
Yeah, she was 23-year-old smoking nun.
Smile Money says if she doesn't wag her finger, I leave her alone.
She was just staring at him this time.
Yeah, I'll take take two.
Take two. Yeah.
I don't know. The first one right after her was with the first take with in the red. That was.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She looked like a redhead at first, but when she kind of turns back and looks at the camera, she's a blonde or a strawberry blonde.
Yeah, more
It's
of a
probably, I think it's strawberry. Yeah. Anyway, no, do we all have boners except for Christine, of course? I mean, hell, even Mucella's got a fucking boner.
Fucking shitters.
Fucking shitters.
It was the walk, Christine. It had nothing to do with the butt. It was the walk. I was focused on the walk.
No, it had something. It had everything to do with the butt.
The walk would have been better. It could have been better.
Yeah, I was focused on the walk too.
Yeah.
Yep, just the walk. That was it. I realized later on there was a shitter staring me in the face, but hey.
John,
First it was
no
about
pun
the
intended, but you're full of shit.
You're
I
full of shit.
kind of am.
She was young enough to be your granddaughter. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe you're a Smile Money, not me. Well, maybe.
Yeah,
Daughter, for
she
sure.
was. Yeah, she was.
Here, this is what I always respond. That girl is young enough. That girl could be your daughter. I said, yeah, I know, but she's your daughter.
But she's not. And that's all that matters. I mean, what?
Doesn't matter. 25 and under, they smell like pee. Okay, moving on.
Oh my god.
Like, what? I don't know if I want to hear that.
So what are you
And
saying? I can't figure out how to clean themselves till after 24?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh god, that's terrible.
You know, I just went to my video manager real quick to check something out, and it just so happens that every time I get into that little discussion with, that person that we talked about earlier there, Eric,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of my videos get thumbs down all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden I get copyright infringements and everything else. I'm age restricted, copyright content. I'm like, what the fuck? Is it a coincidence? I don't know.
But you got the hot chicks on your videos. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't. Like I said, don't get me wrong there, John Sullivan. Let's
I
not twist it, John.
I don't care who you are. If that's what your life is reduced to, you are one of the most pathetic people on the planet.
Right? Oh yeah. Didn't my cardiologist warn me about girls like that? Actually, he didn't warn me about. He said I needed to exercise. So to me, that's exercise.
well, later
Did
on,
you see
anyways.
it on my first?
It's exercise for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. That's all.
Going to the gym. All right, I'm back.
Going to the gym, which means my couch to watch my fucking TV.
Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore.
So what?
There you go.
There you go. Is that going to be Saturday's topic? What's Saturday's topic anyway?
Okay, John, what's Saturday's topic?
We're
It's what?
I gave him a whole
We're
grip.
doing some conspiracy theory stuff.
Is that what we're doing? Was that what you're doing Saturday?
Yes, we're going to talk about the psychological end of conspiracy theories and how they affect people.
So, what is Eric's show going to be Friday?
I have
ice cream. Man or myth? No, he's got Mario.
I have Mario Mosen as a guest,
Oh,
Oh,
Mario's
okay.
going on your show.
and we have a big announcement happening.
Yes, there is a big announcement.
And a perfect day to have him there and the announcement. Wow.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, actually, that works out nicely.
Oh, I see how it is.
Mario wants to talk about Justin and veteran suicide because unfortunately, I told Mario that you have
He's
been wanting.
on my shit list now.
I told Mario that you have wanted him to come on your show for a while and have a deep hearted discussion about that, and he was all up for it. So you'll have to hit him up while he's here.
And no, Smile Money, that's not who we're talking about. See, everybody thinks they know everything.
See, that was yesterday.
that's not
That was yesterday's stupidity. We're on the new stupidity.
Well, wait a minute. What did I miss yesterday?
Well, last month, last year. That would be last year's
Well,
stupidity.
last year, yeah.
Yes.
I have no idea. We just
About him?
Half the time he opens his pie hole, it's about fucking UFOs took down the towers or something.
man, fuck, don't get me started. And see, and Smile Money knows that whenever he sees that stuff, he just sits on Facebook and waits for that to hit my feed.
Dave,
Smile
Dave,
Money.
Dave has a message
Smile.
for you.
Smile Money opens up a fresh carton of cigarettes and spins the bottle off of the top off a bottle of Windsor and is like waiting for Jim to show up.
Chain smoking 40 packs of cigarettes.
Yeah, yes. Oh, fuck. I didn't. It's supposed to be for Friday, Tactical Wingnut.
So the big announcement is Eric's transgender surgery got approved.
Apparently, it helps that he really knows Bruce Jenner.
So that's what you were asking, why you were asking all those questions about my high heel shoes.
The glory hole, yeah.
What? Well, hold on. Let's back that train up just a second. It's going to go off the tracks, but I got to make something clear before it does. You said that's why you were worried about my high heels, and then you went the glory hole. Now, I don't know who or what was doing what and where, and let's
Eric
not
was
actually...
wearing high heels when he was talking.
You know,
to
high
Eric
heel
about-
shoes?
No, I know, but what,
You know,
what
the
Christine
ethnic-
actually knew what that was, and I was like, okay. It's, oh my God. Radio, Eric, radio.
Oh,
What are you doing?
the,
Oh,
the
Christine, would you
Lego.
like to describe that?
It's the
Christine,
Lego
would you
glory
like,
hole.
Would you like to describe that for the viewers, Christine?
No, I don't want to. No.
What are you looking at, Christine? Tell
What
us.
the hell am I looking at?
That would be a glory hole, honey.
That's Joey holding a wiener in his hands with a big fucking smile on his face.
Wearing a pink dress with
Oh my God.
sparkles.
The only way that picture gets
Wait.
better if he was wearing a pirate's hat.
It's well,
Did you
it's
say it has-
not really Joey. It's the Lego
Lego
version of
wiener?
porn.
It's a Lego glory hole edition.
Looks like a Lego wiener.
Who put?
Well,
who
that's
put
you
glitter on it?
push the Play-Doh or whatever through it, and it looks like a wiener.
Oh my God! I can't believe they put glitter on it.
They did. They put glitter on the pink dress.
Hey, Smile Money, I'm gonna fucking change my genders until I get it broken.
And then he's going to change it, and then he's going to fix it till it works
And
again.
then he's gonna send it out for someone to fix it. Spend about $50,000 and find out it was just his spring, just his fucking spring.
See who's happy. Ah. See, if you missed the brew review, I told Matt, I was telling Matt that Joey can't say ask, so we called Joey. Hey Joey, what happens when you ask somebody a question? And you know that fucker was on. I knew he was on to us because he like went out of his way to try to get it right. But later on, when his guard was down a little bit, he definitely said, "Ask." Let me ask you a question.
Ask a question. God damn. Wow, 15 minutes in the show, we already just
I mean, we,
fucking talked about everything.
Glory holes, Joey, shitters. Christine knew
Erica.
what a glory hole was.
Erica.
Oh my God.
Eric
Erica.
being gender fluid.
Erica.
You know, and then J-Dog said, you know, you should always carry a knife in case you need to stab someone or there's cake. So, you know, and that's just the...
Well, you know, he's got the shit covered.
Well, yeah.
Yes, that's a good idea for the surgery name. Add a dick to me.
Yeah, because we know he doesn't have one now.
And J-Dog is advertising for Midway USA. Don't you know this is how the shit went bad for Hickok 45, J-Dog?
Yeah, thank you very much. Now, Small Money said you see Jerry move to PA. I don't think he moved full time. I don't know what's going on with that.
No,
I still see him back in New York all the time.
He bought the property, and he basically is commuting out there. I don't know when they're going to make the permanent move.
Oh, okay. Because he sent me a video, and I'm like, dude, that looks fucking nice out there, and it's quiet as fuck.
And it's not fucking New York. How hard is that to figure out?
Right? Yeah. Well, it is Pennsylvania.
Smile money.
He said there's no internet in that part of Appalachia. I wonder how Jerry's going to do with the rednecks up in that fucking area, too.
Especially with that accent. Come here, boy.
You ain't from here. You from New York, ain't you? Wait a minute. I detect some foreign accent on you.
Yeah.
Say leprechaun. Go on, say it. Say leprechaun.
And I'm telling you right now, Douglas Walter's dipping into the moonshine this evening.
You never. I didn't even catch that. That's funny as fuck. Erica.
Want to see my carry holster, Douglas?
He bent over all the way and showed us his backside.
You know, every time he's tucking it, and everything. Every time somebody says something, or like when they talked about Mucella and all that shit, I could not get the scene from Ace Ventura where she had the thing tucked underneath her supposedly, and she spun around, and everybody could see it. And everybody was because she had been kissing like everybody. Finkel is Einstein. Einstein is Finkel.
Well, then Jerry should fit right in.
Right. God damn it. Sorry about that, fellas.
Phil relocated mafia from New York. I love it.
Maybe I should have got some alcohol. Yeah, I was going to give up booze for a month on my New Year's resolution. That lasted about 12 hours on New Year's Day. Speaking of which, that's what we're supposed to be talking about tonight. It's resolutions. Okay, so first and foremost, to everybody, did you even make one? That's the first thing I want to ask everybody. I'm not asking what it was, just did you make one?
No.
Anybody else? And we're waiting on the chat room, of course.
Did I get added to another goddamn group?
Yeah.
Great.
Actually, it's an old one.
Enough. Ta-ting, 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 ta-ting.
Hey, who added us to that other group the other day? I noticed everybody was in that. That thing went crazy for like 25 minutes.
I think it was started by Poco Loco.
Yeah, and I got out of that quick.
If he's listening, Poco Loco, there was one person in that group that I won't have anything to do with.
All I can tell you was it was like bing, 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 bing. It went crazy. Then all of a sudden I get there, there's some guy. Christine, close your ears. There's some guy opening a champagne bottle in the lower extremities of a young lady. I was like, what the hell was that?
It went ding, 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 and I went.
Yeah, that was it for me. I was like, okay.
So yes, there's my resolution. The next motherfucker that adds me to a group without asking me, I'm gonna fucking hunt you down and kill you with a dull butter knife.
What? No more groups. Your phone blows up as it is. Jeez.
I don't create groups. I just get fucking added to them. And
Well, do I need to have conversations with people?
There's got to be a setting somewhere in Facebook that you can do not add me to any groups.
Well, I've tried. You have to get out of the group and say, don't allow it to put me back.
Well, and I've done that.
Yeah, but I don't even know how the fuck am I not allowed to stop them from putting me in there in the first place.
Did you see this? This is off topic.
So J-Dog said he did make a resolution that it was to finish gun projects. Well, that's always a good one. Pretty much everybody else said no.
mm-mm.
Apparently, he's the New Year's baby and he's wearing a diaper.
Who?
Hey, that was my costume, Christine. Who'd you tell?
I just saw something here that Diluthium creates Trump's snow sculpture. And people are losing their minds over it.
Who did?
Just somebody who lives in Duluth.
Was it it looks like was a positive thing?
I'm trying to. Oh, and he lives on a very busy street, so it's noticed quite a bit.
You know what is with all these freaking idiots that, you know, how long is this going to go on? You know, they look around and their taxes are going down. The amount of money on their checks are going up. We're trying to stop fucking illegal pieces of shit from just coming into this country, even though that's what libtards want because they use them for part of their voting. You know, it's like flood the country with illegals, get into our educational system and reprogram our children.
Well, apparently one person didn't like it. He drove around the block twice and wanted to wreck it.
Whatever. These people would do anything.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get off topic.
It's just
You're all right.
It's just what these losers are, the never Trumpers. I'm not saying that everything he does is positive. He's the president. So you didn't hear our group acting like this about Obama. I mean, I never said he wasn't my president.
We all talked shit and didn't want him in there. We all knew he was fucking us. But you don't see us when we saw a picture of him have a hissy fit.
Okay, honestly, in the chat room, and Jim, John, and Christine, if right now you were walking down the street or whatever, and all of a sudden you ended up as the Obama caravan pulled up, and he walked up to you, and you had the opportunity to shake his hand, I would still shake his hand because he was the president of the United States, and I would show the respect for the office for which he held, even though I completely disagree with his political viewpoints.
You're talking about Obama?
Yes.
No, I'm not shaking that man's hand.
Well, that's because I have a poison dart in my palm.
Oh, well, then you're going to be making little rocks out of big rocks, but I'm okay with that. You got a poison. I should have known something was coming with that, you bastard.
Well, what?
You know, here's the thing that I get sick of. I'm so tired of hearing it too. People will critique, and I don't care who it is that's the president. They're always going to critique, and they're always going to say, well, he doesn't do this, or he doesn't do that, or this didn't get done, or that didn't get done.
Smile money.
They're always pointing out all the things that the person didn't get done. So this is what I have to say. You think you can do a better job? You sit your ass down behind that desk and go for it. You think that you can please everybody all the time, every day for the whole 4 years that you're in that office? Good luck to you.
Well, what was it today? Or was it yesterday?
What?
Fucking Chucky was saying, this is your government shutdown. He goes, fine. I hold it as a badge of honor. The American people want the wall built. You are stopping that from happening. You want to...
and when they say the American people don't want the wall built, I'm like, there's a GoFundMe that proves that otherwise.
Yeah, no shit.
Almost $20 million now. See, and the Democrats have already started the new with the especially the House. They've already started. Now they're putting a bill in to they want 10 years of the president's tax returns. Why that makes a difference, I have no fucking clue. But they've already started all their things. And I talked about it Sunday. Sheila Jackson Lee is putting a bill forward to not use the American taxpayers' dollars to build a wall and do all this. I'm like, well, then how about we stop using taxpayer dollars to fucking fund welfare and everything else for illegals and all you lazy ass fucks?
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood. Why don't we defund that? That's all it's doing is killing Americans.
Right.
Or why don't we stop funding the waste of money known as Congress and
Oh, that too.
senators?
I don't think that that's right that they get what's the word I'm looking for? For the whole time that they're off, they still get paid. What's that word that I'm looking for?
They're getting back pay.
Thank you. Reimbursement for the
Retroactive.
Retro pay, yeah.
You don't see that happening at any of one of our places where we work.
Just because we're American citizens, we're not at the level of them. They're above citizens.
Right, they're above us. I mean, that's why Nancy, while the government shut down,
No,
Trump
they're not
stayed
above us. They're supposed to be working for us.
Right.
Well,
that's
that's
it was
the
sarcasm.
original way. That's the old way. They have a new way now. They get paid a huge sum of money, and they don't even have to drive their own car. They're to be driven. They spend shit tons of money on just whatever the hell they want. Having their pictures painted to be hung in the... Oh, God. Don't even get me started.
I'm just saying. That's not right. If you ain't working, no ticky, no laundry.
Oh, I agree.
I'm with you, but they're not. They're going to say they're special, and they're above it, so...
Right.
Well,
And they all do. They all say that.
It cracks me up now because 3 times now I've heard Nancy Pelosi turn around and go, "Excuse me, what? I am a member of the United States," and she has to say what her position is in the government. It's like, oh my God, does that mean something special? Are you better than other people now? She actually will have no problem telling you.
Yeah, well, what I don't understand is how if I made $175,000 a year, and I did that, if I made that for 15 years, I wouldn't have $40 million in the bank.
Nope.
I'm just saying. I mean, even on that kind of, even on a 6-figure, a high 6-figure salary, even if I made shrewd investments and everything else, there's no way I could be worth that much money in that amount of time. What the hell are you two doing?
What? Nothing?
Did you see that?
Oh,
that was pretty
No
quick.
handies. Oh, look, and he turned his fucking camera off. No handies on the fucking radio show.
I'll tell
No.
you what, that was
You got your own show. You do that there.
that gives a whole new meaning to Grease Lightning. I mean, good Lord Almighty, that was fast.
Yeah, because that was pretty quick. Yeah, Eric was done in about 40 seconds. Just
It was like tug, push. Are you done?
and I have not run through. It's half an hour in the show. I have not run through the chat room, and I do apologize, y'all.
Thank you.
Now he's smoking a cigar. I want to say hi to Smile Money Scott. Big Scott Morey is in there. Thanks for showing up, Scott. Thank you. Always good to see you guys. Love a Fall for Black Dog, Tactical Wingnut, J Dog, of course, and then I saw Jolson very earlier in there. I don't know if he's still on. Let's see.
That's because he sucks starting a diesel pickup right now.
Jolson texted me at 10 minutes to 8 and goes, "Is your show on the air yet?" I'm like, "Is it 8 o'clock?" He goes, "I don't know what time it is where you're at." I'm like, "Well, what fucking time is it where you are?" I said, "It's 10 minutes to my show." "Well, what time is it?" 10 minutes the show starts. What fucking part of that didn't you understand?
Let's see. If the show starts at 8, it's 10 minutes till. I'm going.
Well, I don't know what time zone you're in. I'm Eastern. I don't know where you're at, so I can't help you with that.
Minnesota.
Oh, and I have to say hi.
No, he's
Scott.
only an hour behind.
I have to say hi, Scott. to make my prediction right in the brew review tonight. I read his comment and I said, "Yeah, I'll be talking to you in about a half an hour."
Did you really?
Yeah.
See, I'm sorry, I got everybody off topic, and then we started talking about something entirely different.
Well, gee, you grabbed a hold of Eric and gave him some tugging. That pulls people off topic.
Smile money radio. It's
I know,
almost
right?
like
Radio, yeah. Hey,
radio.
Smile Money, you should be thankful that it's radio because you didn't want to see what we were looking at. Trust me.
The old phrase, no video or it didn't happen. There was video. It happened.
Don't Smile Money. Don't worry about that shit. That's old news, water under the bridge, bro. Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
Sorry.
Shit does happen.
Shitter.
Jitters.
So, did anybody answer your question, Jim, about anybody making New Year's resolutions?
Actually, I think J-Dog was the only one that said he made one. That was to finish his gun projects, which to me, that's not really a resolution. That's something I'm going to do, period.
Yeah, J-Dog, that's called life.
Wait, maybe
That's
we-
called likes. So
Well, I'm gonna try to get up early in the morning and take a dump. So yeah, that's my New Year's resolution.
yeah, but here's my resolution. I'm going to try to be more. Never mind.
He's gonna try to be more hornet fixery.
I don't know why people.
I actually am because I got an email from Ink Pixie, one of the places I get all these stupid Hornet Fixer shirts and everything in.
Yeah.
I ordered some more shirts. They had new ones.
Good. I will buy one right away because
Well, no, you can go to Ink Pixie and type in whatever you want. You can put John Solar 283 on it, and it's anybody.
My hornet fixer shirt is destroyed.
Oh,
by Bleach.
I might. Is it the black one or the tan one?
It's the tan one.
I still have some shirts around. Let me see.
Well, I need to get a new one because it's.
Does he get the same color headphones as I get?
Well, let me see what I got, and
These?
I'll hit you up.
Yeah,
They're tan. They're retros.
they look blue.
They're tans.
Oh, it's your lighting. Sorry.
They're the retro ones. With the
Oh,
wires.
aren't you snazzy? The
I was
retro.
trying to find a set of aviator ones from back in the day, but I haven't been able to find it.
Oh,
Well, those will hurt your ears because I know
Sorry.
which one you're talking about.
I love the looks of them.
Yeah, but they would unless you put some kind of foam around them, and that'll really deaden the sound in them old ones. But yeah,
okay. Sorry, I gotta quit with the squirrel moments. I'm sorry.
squirrel.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
speaking of squirrels, one of
That's
my
huge.
shirts coming has a squirrel on it.
Ooh.
What?
It should have a tree with like 5,000 squirrels jammed in it all at once, and one hanging down, going, "Okay, where is that long-haired, gray-haired fucker at?"
Where's that? He hasn't filled the bird box up, and I don't know how long. We ain't got no nuts.
It's a bird feeder, not fucking starver.
Yeah, right. And that is on, and the bird feeder thing is on the shirt too. So,
Oh my
Oh
god!
boy.
oh, hey, but and not it's the New Year thing. Did we see that 3 celebrities have passed
Yeah,
in 2019?
yeah, already. I mean, holy crap!
Yeah.
Personally, in Kern County also have use of
Super Dave Osborne. I don't know if anybody remembers him or
Oh
who
yeah,
that
Super
was.
Dave, of course.
Super Dave died at 76.
Oh wow.
The Mean Gene Okerlund from the WWE, the announcer, he died at age 76.
we're sitting along
And the captain from the Captain and Tennille also died at the age of 76.
76.
Really, Eric? Thank you.
That really kind of bums because I when I was a kid, I liked Captain.
Well, yeah, I think in the 70s, pretty much a lot of people did because we had shit music for a little while there. It was all
Yeah.
disco.
We have Frankie Valley and the Four Seasons just finishing up.
Yeah.
trying to do disco.
There was so much disco out there. Rock and roll had a hard time for a little while there, but yep, they especially from '75 on, man, they had some really great bands.
Oh yeah.
So really great music too.
We had a short run though where John Cougar Mellencamp was rock and roll.
Well, that wasn't it. Well, yeah, that was late '70s, early '80s. But he got bigger in the '80s. '80s was. Well, '80s got some. We had some fucked up music in the '80s, boy. Woo.
We had some hair bands then that were. That was fun. That was a fun.
I still have a blast with the hair bands. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
but
probably
one
of my favorite.
But then you had what was it? Like the Flock of Seagulls. What was that kind of music called?
Oh my god, that was
was it the New Age? The New Age music. But Oingo Boingo and a Flock of Seagulls and all them idiots.
What the fuck did they call that? It wasn't grunge. It wasn't.
No, it was new wave. That's what it was called.
New wave.
New wave.
Okay. Yeah, there was.
But fucking. Everybody had synthesizer bands. What was it?
Yes.
What was the other one? Frankie Goes to Hollywood. All them idiots. Oh my god, that shit was horrible.
Oh, it's the stupidest fucking song, and everybody went insane for that song, and it was so fucking stupid.
Frankie Goes to Hollywood song?
Mm-hmm.
It was so dumb. What was that crazy one?
Landing, and now it's home free right now. The steering wheel is pushing me back a little bit, but I'm okay.
Fucking Super Dave.
Holy shit!
Fuck, I used to love Super Dave, dude.
I swear to God, we used to watch Bizarre exclusively for the next Super Dave thing.
Oh, man. Yeah, Super Dave was rocking.
Okay, so the steering wheel is pushing me back a little bit.
Holy fuck!
Then the cube comes out. Super Dave, how'd that stunt go? Seriously?
Okay, Mark Peace, it's called Gay. What? And welcome to the chat room. It's called Gay. With the guy in the middle of the circle jerk, Mark. Oh, speaking of which, Mark, did you see I tagged you and Eric on Facebook for the world's hottest hot sauce? 5 billion or some shit Scovilles.
The hell?
It's from Tijuana Flats. It's a restaurant. I'm sure you guys might have them, but we have them all over Jacksonville. And I'm tempted to go and see if you got to sign a waiver just to taste it.
I bet.
I've been to Tijuana Flats and with an old stripper girlfriend of mine years ago, and she signed it and took one dip. I mean, literally, she took a chip and just put the little triangle tortillas. She just barely touched the tip to it. Put it in her mouth, and she started screaming. I'm like, yeah, told you. Not going to do that again, are you?
and you're also not going to touch me for at least.
And then
4
I
hours.
get the bill. Yeah, and I get the bill for the little cup of fucking sauce for like $12. I'm like, shit.
That's when you tell her you're drinking this.
Mark, the music, you moron. Well, I'm just making sure.
It's cold. Okay, now I know. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then we had 2 types of punk. We had like the punk rock punk, and then we had the fucking gay punk. Like
Well, to me, the gay punk was the fucking new wave or new age, whatever.
You had that weird. You had really weird shit, but then you had like Adam and the Ants or whatever it was, which they called themselves punk, and they weren't. They were some weird ass thing. But then you had like the Sex Pistols and guys. That was punk. That was punk rock.
Well, that was back in the 70s, though.
Right, but it still carried over into the freaking 80s. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Mark. Jim didn't want any blowjob after she ate that sauce.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Warning.
she just barely took not even a drop, I want to say, on that thing, and she fucking cried her ass off.
She dipped just the chip.
But I did get laid that night, but I wasn't kissing that shit. No. What, Eric? What? Did you find it?
Just the thought of that.
Yeah. How many Scovilles is that, or whatever the hell it's called?
Out of what?
Oh, I'm still back on Jim getting a spicy Hummer.
Yeah. I didn't know. I got a hum.
Ho, 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 I'm on fire.
We say that one time, Eric stays right there, and he's literally daydreaming.
He's just like looking. Anyway.
And then Jim's cack burst into flames.
He said, I was wondering. Okay, hold on. 40 minutes into the show, cack appears.
Tactical cack.
Get the tactical cack with the hot sass.
On fire.
Did you find it, Eric? Sounds like a small problem.
Oh, he did find it, but he broke his mouth. He's trying to fix it.
So, did you find it back, Eric, or not? Did you?
No.
You didn't see the tag? You said.
No.
Yes,
No.
you did. You lying? What? How much?
He's having ADD right now. He's doing something completely different.
Evidently.
I don't do Facebook that much anymore. Where's Jim tagging me?
Well,
Says
it'll
there's
probably
like
be under your
5,000
notifications.
friends on the Facebook app.
And let's make sure he said tagging, not pegging, because we know that'll happen later this year.
When
I
when
gotta find it's under
when today did this happen?
after I got home from work.
Boy.
Let me see if I can see it. Oh, man, it might be on mine. Nope. I guess Mark didn't find it either. Fuck. That shit. I'll see if I can go to Tijuana Flats this weekend if I can buy the little bottle of it. I wonder how much it cost. I'll send that shit to you. I just want to see you melt.
Tijuana Flats.
Yeah. Yeah, so everybody's looking up Tijuana Flats now. So, hello, radio. All right, Tijuana Flats, restaurant like this. Where's the actual... Here it is. Thomas Barron's posted it. I got it right here. Hold on.
I got something from them called Smack My Ass.
No, it's called Meet Your Maker with a skull and crossbones on it. It is 5 million Scoville unit pepper extract.
Oh.
Wow.
And I commented, it's on Thomas Barron's here in Jacksonville. His was on his website.
It's meant to be used as a food additive only. Just
Right.
a couple drops will add heat to 8 quarts of chili.
Yes.
See, that's like
You're on the
Dave.
actual Tijuana Flats fucking website.
Yes.
That's
I
like
bet the
Dude,
Wookiee can
20
hot sauce.
Now get this. This shit is so fucking expensive. A 2-ounce bottle is $36. 2 ounces.
Yeah, okay, you're not getting that, Eric.
But
Well,
apparently,
it's like
2 drops will do 8 quarts of chili. So it's not like you're gonna like put a whole lot of. You're not gonna put a bunch on a chip and go, "Let's go for it."
Jolson, I don't know what it's exhaust gas pressure on your truck. I don't know what this means. I'm not a truck driver. I don't know.
is that because he was suck starting his truck?
I guess. I don't know.
What's wrong? What's he having?
I don't know. I'm not a truck driver. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
To me,
Joseph,
exhaust-
it's real
exhaust-
simple, Joseph. If it's a diesel, just change the spark plugs. That's all. No
Right.
biggie. No biggie.
Because if it says exhaust gas pressure, to me, I work on jets. That's completely different than what you probably have.
Dear New Year's resolution. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Sincerely, January 2nd.
Scott, did you see Scott's comment about Tijuana Flats?
A small-titted Mexican stripper. That's awesome.
That's funny.
Well,
Oh,
Jim,
speaking of which, David Tan sent me a picture today. Made my mouth water. It was in the back of a truck. 26 cases of Boondockers.
Oh,
And they are in work on, wow, that email was 8 hours old. They are in work on trying to get it on Amazon.com. So more to come on that for the people who can't get a hold of it.
hey, Jim, they actually have some of their sauces. It's called Artifact Extreme Burn 3 million Scoville pepper. It's 1.7 ounces, and it comes in a wax sealed skull.
See, they didn't have that shit but then again, that was like 8 years ago when I went there. So
$45 for basically 1.5 ounces.
yeah, but you get the cool skull wax fucking.
And it's not even the hottest shit they have. 6 million Scoville is pure Caspian extract.
capsaicin.
And Mark even made the comment, and I agree with him, because the extract tastes like shit. It doesn't have flavor. It's just heat. It's just straight up fucking hot.
See, I've had Dave's Insanity sauce, and it's just like what John was talking about. You would never ever put it on a cracker. You would never put it in salsa. You simply added it to like chili or whatever you had for the fear factor alone. It had no flavor. I like the stuff that brings flavor.
Now, see, I had a Dave's Insanity sauce, and I know there's different ones, but one of the ones I had back in '99, when I got sent up to Oceana, and it was just there's 3 of us, and we left our wives down here because we couldn't afford to sell our houses and move up there and we didn't want to stay up there anyway, so we went up what we call GOB, Geographical Bachelor. So the 3 of us get rent this fucking stupid ass expensive little fucking townhouse that's tiny, and so he's got this hot sauce. I say, hey, give me some of that hot sauce. He goes, have you ever had Dave's before? I'm like, no, it's hot sauce. Who cares? He goes, no, dude, this is hot shit. I said, come on. And I had a chicken breast, and I fucking put like a big old blob on it on there, and I smothered it all around, and I cut it open, and I hit that motherfucker. Holy shit. But it had good flavor. But I took such a big hunk of it at first, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah,
but after that, I went and got my own bottle, and I just put just a little bit in, on the side, and I just barely dip up, and it was so good. But that's back when I could eat hot shit like Eric does.
I like those Louisiana Cajun ones, the ones that are, I don't know, they call them Louisiana sauces, Louisiana hot sauce. I like those.
Like Tabasco, that's Louisiana.
Yeah, I like the stuff that has a lot of flavor like that, but it's not crazy hot. I like that little back of the heat.
Kick. See, now there's a guy at work who came over from the Legacy Hornet line over to the Phase line where I work. And he's always got he goes in the break room. He always pulls out his little squirt bottles, and he makes his own hot sauces. And he's every time he sees me, hey man, you like hot sauce? I was like, dude, you ask me this every day at lunch. But he uses daddle peppers. I don't know if Eric's ever had a daddle pepper, so. But I don't know how much he wants for it, and I don't know if it's any good. So, and I'm not going to try it at work because I don't want to be on the shitter the rest of the day.
15 million Scoville extract. That's just like
I ain't.
That's just die. I mean,
so you get an eyedropper and you take 1 drop and you put it in a 5-gallon bucket of chili. And it's
for
still
me,
too hot to eat.
Yeah, for me, that's just gonna put me. I mean, that's gonna put me down. I will be in I'm out of commission with intestinal problems. I'll be done.
That's just not even fun.
Yeah, that kind of stuff, nah. But see, I'm the guy that really enjoys Frank's Red Hot.
I like Frank's Red Hot because I'm like you. I'm to the point where I can't. I like flavor over heat. I mean, I don't mind a little spice, and I don't mind a little heat. I just can't.
Frank's Red Hot on scrambled eggs and shit.
Fucking awesome, dude. It's awesome.
See, now I like Valentina the best though.
That's
like
I have one of those gigantic bottles. Of
the one from fucking
Yes.
Walmart.
Yeah,
I get the small
that's-
ones.
that right there for me is one of the most awesome little hot sauces there is.
I like Valentina. I like the Tapatio. That's really I like the Tapatio. I had one up in Virginia from the commissary. And it wasn't La Victoria. It was something like that though, and it was salsa picante. And I fell in love with it. And I'd buy every bottle I could. And then when I got back down here, I couldn't find it. Commissary here at Jack's didn't have it, or nobody else. So, and I can't remember now. That was years ago. I can't remember now what it is. I like the one Cholula or whatever. It's got the wooden screw on. I like that too. I like the vinegary. To me, I like a little bit more vinegary sauces.
That's from Belize, South America, by Chula. That's a good one. I really enjoy.
Yeah,
it.
see, J Dog said he has it too.
Yep, that's a good one. It's got good flavor.
Smile Money says, "I don't like food that eats you back."
Exactly. Plus, you get to be
That's actually funny as shit.
You get to be a certain age, and it's like there's just to eat something like that. There's a lot of obligation involved. I need to clear out 4 or 5 days.
All right, I'd like to do a public service announcement at this time of the show, and everyone, don't ever piss Tactical Wingnut off.
Yes.
There's your helpful hint from the Uncle Hornet Fixer.
Well, Mark just sent me the link to the 16 million Scoville stuff. Can you imagine being at like an old country buffet with that little bottle in your pocket?
No.
Oh, God, dude, I'd be fucked up.
You could fucking kill old people.
You probably could fuck up somebody, dude.
Yeah.
Especially with someone with a serious allergic reaction, or just closes up their throat or something. Dude, you really want to kill somebody. You and David can hang out together later, okay?
And dodge each other while each one of you try to do something.
Yeah, because if you ever fall asleep and he can get it,
I'd be looking over at David. I'll do 2 drops in my pee hole if you do.
You go first. Okay.
Oh, God. Holy crap, that'd be horrible. Oh, my God, that'd be terrible.
Well, you know, anybody who listens to, should we pick up this show? No, we're not. No. Oh, hell no. Did you hear what they were talking about in the pee hole? And I don't know who that David guy is, but keep him the fuck away from me.
And his pee hole.
And that's not going to be the new shitter. Fuck off. Don't even think about it. Not on this show.
They went from Chola to freaking 15 million Scoville down the people.
Right?
Ooh, Frank's Red Hot on pizza rolls. Yes, I enjoy that. That is good.
But now, see, like I order, I grew up in Cincinnati, and I love my Cincinnati chili. And I actually, on Amazon, I actually buy little bottles of one of the local chili parlors there, of the Skyline hot sauce. Now, I'm sure it's just, it tastes just like some other hot sauces out there, but because it's a little thin, and it's got a lot of vinegary taste to it. But when you put it in that style chili, it's, oh my God, so good.
I made the mistake of ordering that once when I was blowing through there, and it's got to be a thing you grow up with or something, because I was just sitting there staring at it going, it looks like brown, oily chili someone dumped all over spaghetti.
Well, it depends on where you got it, too. If you got it from some place that ain't worth a shit.
I got it from a Skyline. They were telling me, Skyline, it's
Skyline
for all of it.
is like the number one, yeah.
And it was just like a brown... It was like mushy meat. It was kind of strange to me because it was like
ground beef that's been cooked and cooked and cooked.
It was like a slurry almost, but it was so much oil in it. And then they put it on the spaghetti and put some cheese on it. And I'm just sitting there staring at it, going, that doesn't even look like red sauce, or it doesn't look like chili. It doesn't look like either one of those things.
That's because it's not what people think of chili.
So I ate it. I ate it.
Scott Murray knows what I'm talking about.
I ate it, and it was interesting. But it was not. It was nothing. I mean, when you say the word chili to me, I'm thinking chili.
Right, you're thinking meat, big chunks of meat, and beans. Yeah, and you can get beans in the chili, but again, it's a Ohio Cincinnati thing.
Yeah, and the guy that got here goes, here, I'll order it for you. I know how to order it right. I said, is this like a scattered, smothered, and covered thing? He goes, yes. You got to order it the right way. So he went up and ordered it, brought it back, and I just stared at it.
See, there's a place in Cincinnati that it gives you a 6-way, because a 2-way is just chili and spaghetti. 3 ways you add cheese. 4-way is you add beans or onions. Then a 5-way is you add both. Now 6 ways, what Blue Ash Chili does is they deep fry fucking onion rings and put them right on top of the cheese.
Okay.
I've not had that. I'm not a big Blue Ash Chili fan. Everybody raves about them. I tried them. I didn't like it. So
I had that, and then I had this sandwich that had fucking French fries all over it. I was like, what? What the hell did you do that for?
Did they smash it?
Yeah, they smashed it. It was like a sausage. It was like a sausage that had so much shit on it. And they once it wouldn't hold anymore, then they took like handfuls of French fries. I was like, what? I don't know why you did that.
See, my first wife, my ex-wife, is from North Carolina. So when I first took her to Cincinnati, I said, "Oh, we're going to Skyline. I got to have Skyline." She goes, "What's fucking Skyline?" I said, "It's chili." And we got there. She's like, "Oh, that's not chili." Oh. Then she goes, "Well, I don't want a hot dog or not." And I said, "When we were looking at the menu, and this was years, I'd been gone about 4 or 5 years, and they had a burrito. It was, I guess, basically like a frozen burrito type deal, and then they smother it in chili and cheese and onions and lettuce. Okay. So like a smothered and covered, if you will, for that. And she ate that, and she goes, "Oh, that's weird. That's not bad." And then next thing I know, she's scarfing this shit down. And my first ex-wife's like 4'11", and she was just getting it.
But I understand there's a lot of regional things. Like Kian, my boy, we were on one of the whirlwind vacations for Rhett, and there was a Waffle House. They went in, they left, they came back out. What's the matter with it? It's too clean. Place is just spotless. Forget it. Let's just leave. Well, he doesn't want to eat in one of those super clean Waffle Houses. He wants a
super clean waffle. A super clean Waffle House is either brand new or something wrong.
Yeah,
you're hiding by.
That's what he said. He goes, "It's too clean. The place is like spotless." Yeah, I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there. He wants to see a rundown.
Yeah, Smile. We're talking about food. Smile Money asks, has anyone else have pork and sauerkraut for New Year's? It's a family tradition on my mom's side, so I continue it. And yes, pork and sauerkraut is a big thing in my family also.
No, I can't say that I have.
Pork and sauerkraut is the health and prosperous New Year, is what I was always told. So yes, like this, I did a pork steak in the crock pot with onions and carrots, and then I took that out and let it rest, and I put sauerkraut in the crock pot and let it get. Now I put Greek seasoning all over my pork because I love the Greek flavor of it. So, but yeah, I had mine. I had mine for New Year's.
I just got that Express Cook. The pressure.
Oh, the pressure air fryer?
No, it's a pressure cooker. A crock pot and a browner all in one.
Oh, well, same thing. I keep seeing the commercial for that one. It's a pressure cooker / air fryer. You pressure cook, and then you crack it open, put the air fryer top on it, and brown like whatever you're cooking.
Yeah, I want to get a separate air fryer though, because Rhett's got to start learning how to do some other things. So I think it's a perfectly safe way for him to learn some more.
Oh yeah, air fryers are pretty good. I always overcook everything I put in there.
I'll probably end up getting the one you have.
Actually, I would like a little bit bigger one, just to put different things in. I mean, it's great for.
That was Jim reaching out through the microphone and stabbing you in the eye.
Putting a drop of that 15 million in your pee hole. I swear, you just said cockpot. I didn't say cack. Echo. Is that me doing echo? Sorry.
I think it's probably us.
Cook your bolt penis in the new Ronco Cackpat. Oh my God! All right, hey, look, it's 9 o'clock. That means I'm getting the hell out of here because this was the first day I got back up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm beat. I'm tired. So we're gonna get this thing shut down. I want to thank everybody in the chat room: Scott and Mark, J Dog, Small Money, Douglas, David, Mark. Again, I don't know why I said his name twice. I don't like that guy. Jolson and everybody else. If I missed you, I apologize. Black Dog. I'm scrolling as fast as I can, fellas. And that looks like everybody. Thanks everybody for listening. Anybody who listens on podcasts or on John Solar's YouTube channel and after he posts them up. Thanks everybody. Again, Friday night, Mario Mosen locked and loaded, and a special announcement. Saturday night, Miss Bomey's Zone is
coming out. What was that? What?
Oh my God! I think you guys should be thankful that you can't see what we see. And Miss Boney show Saturday night. Now I forget. See, he made me forget with this little coming out party there.
All the psychological aspects. Conspiracy.
Psychological aspects.
Thank all you guys for following this on Spotify.
And on Spotify, because we're never going to get anywhere else. With that, hit the button, John Solar.
Hitting the button.
So, don't talk right now.
He's got the light on.
He's got like the sun in his studio.
Oh, that's like 1,000,000 kilowatt power. You guys are assholes.
Tactical Wingnut is gay.